Okay.
Alright, that's where it should be. Okay, how's it going? Alright, and yeah. Oh, yeah. Close.
Okay, I see it.
Okay, wait. I
Uh,
remember to put 3 in there.
the what?
I remember to put part 3 in there.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay.
here.
Alright. Anyway, hello everyone.
Yes, hello.
How's it going? It's only like maybe like 2 or 3 people that actually watch. But I think, I don't know. Well, so I guess hello to them, especially. Let's see. Guess we're picking up where we left off in. I built this like strange UFO thing. Like it's supposed to be abducting a cow.
Alright. Do you think you might want to put multiple cows, or you just want to start to a new build right now?
I think I would probably just rather start a new build.
Oh, okay.
Before that, on episode 1, I built this robot. A highwayman robot. Although I guess I could probably understand if people rather I don't know, either strip him of this all his gears so you just look at the robot, or if you have I don't know, or just make a second one right next to him. I don't know.
Huh.
But right now, I should probably think about making something that doesn't have just that single eye on. What was it? An eye in the middle there. Let's see. Something I would like to do at some point was probably be I don't know, make a creature of some kind, like a I don't know, like a dragon or something. People like dragons. Okay. Sure. No. Yeah. So I'll just have to start thinking of something. You did mention, did we? Oh, we might have. But anyway, for certain builds that you're just doing freehand, there are some things that are more intricate. So therefore, you would probably want to make them first,
Huh.
right? Like if you were making, no, like if you were making a bird of some kind, then no, naturally you would probably want to start with the head, right?
Yeah.
Because it's hard to visualize what that'll be at the.
It's usually you want to be starting with the smaller stuff because of the scale for everything else. Like when you
Yeah.
try to build that ship, and then you build kind of the loading bay in the back, then you try to make a side gun, and naturally that would have to be smaller. But the size of the pieces you're working with made it bigger.
Yeah. It means I don't know. It would probably have to be like twice the size of the scale to compensate. I don't know. Probably.
Yeah, something like that.
Wait, what's that over there? There's a spire sticking out of the water.
Do you think you want to turn that into something?
Oh, that's something that you see all the time, huh?
Huh.
Or it's like some matter of loading area. I don't know. Just weird. Although I could make an aquatic build at some point. Okay. Then maybe I don't know. I think I'm due for making like some manner of large animal of some kind, you know? What
Yeah.
it could be. Well, let me go over and see. I guess I could make like either like a large bird of some kind or a dragon. The scaly birds of the medieval time. I guess as far as like a dragon, what would I think I'd want like teeth, right? But what could actually substitute for probably not. Oh, that's what white dye looks like now. Huh, that's weird. Well, bone meal is still a thing, so you just sure.
Huh.
I guess they feel the need to make white dye also.
See, the bone blocks from the nether, that exists here, right?
Bone?
Yeah.
Uh, guess so.
Huh. But there's not really any other forms of the bone.
Huh. It has its own sound effect. Right. These are the bones. Actually, this is probably for the nether, usually. I think they might have bones sticking out of the lava, or am I thinking of a mod? I might be
I think
thinking of.
maybe the mod.
Oh, okay. Shoot. Might be a good location for it. Yeah. She maybe. Yeah, probably around. That way I have a good view about both of the previous builds. Actually, try coarse dirt. Here, there. Okay, that might make it at some point, or I might just skip the idea for now. But at least when we think about how a how a mouth of a dragon.
Huh. You think you might be up for making a skeleton of a dragon because you already have the bone blocks?
Let's see. No. Guess I could, although I have no idea about what a skeleton would look like.
Oh yeah. And because you only have blocks, the scale will have to be pretty big for details.
Yeah. Yeah. But that might not be viable right now. Maybe the sort of thing I have to go for and test out first. And quite,
Huh.
uh, I reckon so. Actually, can I actually bother making something that I would perhaps need a reference? Because the other ones I just made freehand. I didn't actually need.
Yeah.
Maybe that's where I work best. Yeah, maybe. Let me. Have to think. Probably. There is one thing I might have wanted to try at one point. It's like even in the past, I made something. I think one of the times in which I was like on a building kick for like the old version of Minecraft, I downloaded a texture pack and I think it was called Glimmer Steampunk.
Oh, yeah, you mentioned that
Yeah, I'm not
before.
sure if it was still around nowadays, but I think it was 32. I don't think it was. Well, it was either 32 or 64. That
Huh.
was a bit or scale. Oh wait, you know what I mean. You know what I
Yeah,
mean.
the
But
resolution.
when I mentioned numbers, but anyway, I think at one point I started to make an airship of some kind. So I guess what I could do is probably imitate what I tried to do there, but here.
Oh, yeah. You could make an airship go to war with that saucer.
Yeah, eventually. And so I'm not entirely sure. I don't exactly have that need for a ongoing cohesive story to connect everything usually.
Well, it gives you ideas for stuff you can build.
Yeah. Well, anyway, what I would need first is wool. Um, probably this kind. But I might have another kind. I'll worry about that later. Basically, I need to work with cylinders again. This time with a purpose. But first, okay. Uh, curves right here.
I was recently picking up mods for 16.4.
Uh-huh.
One of them, because something I've always wanted was a way for villagers to defend themselves. They usually don't do too good a job of that. Like, I guess in Minecraft Comes Alive, it was pretty decent because the guards would actually auto heal themselves. In
Oh yeah.
Techtopia, you probably need to have a handful of guards, a couple clerics to keep them and themselves alive,
Yeah. Hmm.
because there's always a huge turnover with those.
Right.
I recently got a mod for 16.4 called Guard Villagers. And that one,
Hmm.
you could actually give nitwits swords and shields or bows or whatever, I think. And then they'll be able to equip those and actively chase down zombies at least.
Uh-huh.
I can't remember if it comes alive, they actually went over after skeletons too. But
Mhm.
generally, a lot of these guards defending themselves, they only go after zombies. But
Hmm.
this one, it's also been. They also go after the illagers, so that's something that's useful for that.
Huh. Cool. This is like a. It's gonna be like a balloon, but it's like an elongated um zeppelin kind of balloon thing,
Oh, okay.
and I'm gonna have two basically on either side of the carriage. It'll make more sense when you see it. But basically, I want to know how long or how big should I have these balloons? It might be fine. I don't. I guess I don't usually work with that big as what was it? Big circles, especially if especially because I'm gonna be basically doing this, on the other side.
Oh, okay. Yeah, also, you know about how
Huh?
that Brave browser thing, right?
Uh, yeah, I think I heard of it.
Yeah, it's supposed to be one of those that it automatically blocks ads for just about everything. But they also have their own ads that, if you want to, you could see them and you could get paid a little bit of um, their kind of cryptocurrency then, and they could just after you've gathered enough, you could convert that into actual money or I guess government watched money.
Uh huh.
So something that they have that was pretty interesting is that they actually have a creator program that if you
Wow.
were to become a partner or whatever it's called, then people who use Brave, who have gathered their money from ads, could actually contribute to you as well if they wanted to.
Huh.
There's this type of thing where every month there'll be a percentage of what you've earned throughout the month for using the browser, because you
Yeah.
also have just using the browser gets you some of that currency, and you could auto contribute to people you see. So there are actually various ways you can go ahead and put in your uh, maybe your things.
Actually.
You can have a website. I think it said there was a Twitter and even YouTube was a part of it. So I put in our
Okay.
YouTube channel. So now if you're on Brave and you're watching this, you could
Uh-huh.
actually support us a little.
Oh, crazy.
I'm thinking they even have some kind of referral system that if you give people a referral link, if you're, I think, a creator, I could even have some kind of section in videos or maybe those ad type things. I could just before we go on with the rest of the video, check out Brave or something something something, and I'll have to think of something to make a small
Hmm.
segment that I could put into videos.
Repeat. Right. Did I have it on the two or did I have it? I think it was right. Okay, actually, it had to be told. There we go. Oh wait, that's not it. Okay, hold up. Hold on. That's where the space is for. It's like one, middle, two, one, two, three. If I did, so it shouldn't be like this. So 1, 2, 3. So that's as far as it goes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2. Yeah, right. Yeah. Okay. I forgot. Was there a way to go to make sure it was sunny forever?
Okay, let me check. It's probably something like weather set false or something, so it doesn't change. I'll check.
Okay.
Let's see.
How?
Makes skies clear permanently in Minecraft.
Let's see. There we are. Hmm. Yeah, this is the first time I've heard about that brave thing. Yeah.
Huh.
I guess I guess mine as well. Uh, let's see. If I was a big shot, then have like people watching my streams, it'll be like I don't know. It probably ends up being only those like super chatting. I'd probably listen to their suggestions, but for right now, yeah, I'd probably just take anyone.
Okay, so I see. They said the permanent solution would be a command block, but
Uh-huh.
you could do slash weather clear, and then 1 and 6 zeros after it, which would set the weather to clean for 1 million seconds.
Wait, flash weather clear, then another space, then
Then 1 and 6 zeros after it.
1 and 6 zeros.
Yeah. So, which would set the weather to clear for 1 million seconds, about 11.6 real time days.
Okay. I wouldn't need to do that if it was just like if it wasn't like every other day. Like, come on, game. Gee, so I think this is right. Apparently, it looks like glasses. But anyway, essentially, this would be a thing of balloons, and in the middle would be the carriage or the sky boat.
Huh. Okay.
I'm not actually sure if I went all that far with this idea, but I think I only got as far as like I think like the ship in the middle. But I just had no idea if did I want like another balloon on top or did I just want um basically like these balloons to be like harnessed in the middle because I had like things or braces over them
Uh
and
huh.
that connected them to the hull of the ship.
Huh.
Needless to say, it looked a whole lot better in this texture pack. It's probably one of my favorites. And I think it was one of the first ones I found that actually had what? Oh, come on. Anyway, the first ones I actually found have like I think like animations pretty much or like new animations for like the blocks or whatever.
All right.
Oh, no. Well, just that texture pack I was talking about, Steampunk, that has
Yeah.
cool animations for things.
Huh.
Yeah, because like I think a popular instance was like the diamond axe was essentially retextured into a I don't know a diamond chainsaw that
Huh.
actually moved and everything.
Oh, okay. That seems kind of weird, but I guess it's something. Does that mean every version of the axe is a chainsaw, or just the diamond one?
I think just a diamond one.
Oh, okay.
He really wanted to go the extra mile for the diamond stuff. How long? This should be uh probably this might be fine. Yeah, I don't know. It was hard to tell exactly what would be a good color for, a good texture for like balloons. But I don't know. Yeah, this could work for now. I mean, I'm already doing it. But I guess if not this, then I'd probably recommend probably a terracotta because I want something that's like a solid color. You never have to look at back at it again. And I don't think you get all that much in Minecraft other than terracotta. Because everything else has something else going on with it. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure. No,
I did see one of the
actually,
options because I
it
generally
is.
didn't play 1.16.4,
Oh,
and I realized that around there they actually have something where you could set up some parameters on various things like creepers, though they'll still exist and blow you up. They
uh-huh.
won't destroy terrain if you set up something for that.
Oh yeah,
It used to be you had to get a mod for that.
snow would be an idea. Too weird. Well, then again, snow actually still has something going on too. Okay, then maybe terracotta would be the way. If I wanted to, but at the same time, I'm not in a terrible hurry to like make it so. Actually, they all have something going on, don't you? Yeah. But then again, we're facing the problem with terracotta that I don't think they have like a pure white variant. The white is actually more of a light tan. So I think white wool or best I could hope for, or maybe just wool in general. Guess it's kind of close to the feeling I'm going.
Yeah, I imagine.
And it's probably texture pack compatible because I'm sure. Huh, I wonder if Glimmer still Steampunk still go. Oh well. Just going on that small tangent. I suppose my favorite texture pack ever would be. I think it was a 16 by 16 called Wayuki.
Huh.
I don't know. I kind of like the idea that, because if I bothered with mods at the time, I like the idea because essentially they would be working with regular Minecraft textures anyway, so 16 by 16. So I would just find it too jarring if I had, oh man, look at this super realistic texture pack. I also have a mod in here, and it's not compatible. Because you moved back to 16.16 for this special axe I'm holding. And it's like, it's kind of jarring. But with 16.16 texture pack, I'd be less likely to care. Like, oh, cool. I don't know. It's just sort of like, I guess one of the most notable things about the way you can pack was that the creepers, instead of being like the normal textured creepers, are like they redid most of the enemies at the time. And creepers was one of them. Creepers were one of them, and yeah, they were retextured to look like small trees. The idea being that it's hard they would blend into forest better, making them more dangerous, which I didn't mind. Let's see. Oh yeah, and I guess to finish off that discussion, the tangent I was on while we were playing. Oop, let's see. While we were playing, what was it? Angels Fall First at the time, and I was going on a huge rant about what was it? Well, I guess basically like a game idea about samurai or whatever Dynasty Warriors games or Musou games, empires, but with the added thing of or from Shadow of Mordor, essentially the Nemesis system.
Oh.
And then after that, just yesterday, I decided to go over and look, and it turns out there actually were more Samurai Warriors games,
Oh yeah, by
up to four, released about 5 or wait around 6 years ago. 5 or so. Huh. I I guess if you ever wonder what to buy for the PS4, then why not?
but I wonder how far they because in the Dynasty Samurai Warriors 2 empires that we played, though you could defeat guys and keep them alive, so they'll still be able to fight, and then just release them back into wherever they come from. The something about that Mordor game was that people's stories would continue on.
Yeah,
So if you let some guy live, maybe they won't be so inclined to attack you anymore. I don't think in Samurai Warriors empires they actually cared about that. You beat them, you release them instead of outright killing them, and then they'll still fight you anyway.
I think there might have been something in the Wikipedia article about Warriors 4, well, Empires 4. I think they kind of added a sort of rudimentary nemesis system. Well, probably not against you, but probably with your soldiers and whatever.
Uh-huh.
So I imagine that at best it kind of just leads to like maybe something on the grand Civ strategy layer. But I think also something as far as like dialogue or whatever. There might be more to it than that, but yeah, it's a good length. I think I wanted a bit. I think maybe a bit longer. It's too long. It might be long enough. Hmm. I probably want to break up his wool with something. I'll just have to remember, think about what. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure it wasn't gonna be the game of my dreams. Actually, I'm not even sure what would be the game of my dreams. It would probably just be Hytale, I guess. It would just be what was it? Just games in which I have the freedom to basically do whatever I want. Well, especially in the creative fashion. I wonder if they'd ever do anything about all the campy, voice acting in the in the Musa games. Probably not.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, I think I still remember like what was it? Your character was like, "Now it's the time to show them our strength," or something like that.
Well, part of that could be early voice acting. It was always kind of campy, no matter what it was.
Yeah, but it's not like would they really care to change it in future games? I doubt it.
Huh. That depends on whether they decided that type of voice acting was a charm or not.
Eh, I don't know. I think they thought that it got the job done.
What do you think about that idea that Angels
Oh,
Fall First is going to have,
uh,
or they're planning for some kind of campaign mode? Or not campaign mode, but some kind of conquest mode.
right. I don't know. I guess it kind of what was it? Because I guess when I hear that, I'm sort of like in the space that it might not be all that deep, and it would just be as far as what was it? Here's the galactic map. Oh man, there's something happening over here. Cue, then you go over there. Cue the what was it? Basically, the game as normal. What like how much of the grand strategy layers are going to be?
Huh.
Because when you actually get to the point in which in the beginning of some or in some of the briefings for the maps, there's like a line that says the enemy strength is comparable to our own. Is that always
Yeah.
going to be the case, or is there something I could do to actually skew it into the one way or the other? Like we're completely outnumbered. We are totally flipping bones, and that was basically what was it? I don't know, like a gamble on your part on the strategy layer.
Huh.
Actually,
They said that.
yeah, would it actually get that far? Or would it be like this is basically in the Battlefront 2 way, in which you have things that kind of skew in your favor, or different like perks or whatever
Uh huh.
that you could get, but generally it'll always be even.
Huh.
So,
I
hmm,
think some of the early taglines for the Angels Fall First was that it was heavily inspired by Battlefront.
yeah,
So I think there'll probably be some stuff that's very close to how Battlefront was, and they'll try
yeah.
to expand on that.
Gee, what I could do is like a fancy sort of like, why I don't know, like the balloon doesn't exactly end the way in the same material. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
And I'll try it. Let's see. Darker. Hmm. I don't know. Maybe. I guess I'm just wondering how much is the strategy layer going to affect the battles themselves? Yeah, yeah. Could you be a trash strategist, but you know you could find a way to pull it pull it back out in the battle themselves, in the battle itself.
Oh yeah.
Wait, actually, what's this?
Might have to try out
Ah,
Commander mode more often just to see how that is.
Yeah. It'd probably just be like you just command whatever you got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you know that when you're playing as not the commander, then the commander is always giving you orders for your squad to go to places.
Hmm.
So it'll probably be able be you'll probably always be the commander in the conquest mode.
Yeah, possibly. I think it's probably as a side thing. It might turn out that you actually are ordering or commissioning the construction of all of your ships. Like all your ships
Oh
count.
yeah. Huh.
Although they probably won't be you won't be able to like utilize them all at the same time. It'd probably be like a lineup. Like I commission all of these like battleships to be made. But I can only send like maybe two at a time for this particular mission. This did go
Huh.
crazy. So like your pool of ships is something um that you would have had made in the strategy layer.
Yeah.
Good material for like try that. Uh, Dang, gonna have to remember that I can't actually put stairs or other things sideways. How about yeah? I guess I'm faced with the difference between like concrete and terracotta. Let's see if see. Gee, uh, snow. Need the glasses yet? But I think I'll okay. It's a light concrete like oh huh possibly. I don't know. Maybe I could use. Let me see. I think the line's here. I tell you, I tell you what though, it's probably gonna be like something like no. I mean, for Hytale to actually make it so that you can put like standing slabs or whatever, that's gonna be yeah, like all like one inside. So I probably would want to end it soon. So it'll just be right there, yeah. Or should it be one more? Maybe. Yeah, maybe it would be one more then. Oh wait a second. Oh, did I have? No, it was peaceful, right? I think I had it on peaceful. That way mobs wouldn't spawn in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay then. Should I like continue with like white, like a brace thing happen? maybe like White Vulcan more of the balloon. And that's just like a brace. Yeah, I did. Eh, I think I'll do that. Yeah, I'm missing up the. Yeah, I think that's it. I think I could. Yeah, with one more. Maybe this will be actually be like the back or front. Oh wait a second. That's true. At this point, this actually might be looking like the back. If it, okay, then maybe yeah. Alright. This one be the back instead. Yeah, so long as I actually made a decision at this point. That's what counts. Yeah. And earlier at some point in the past I saw a video. Or I forgot who made it. But the point is uh yeah, I just do like another like yeah. And it was about I think somebody making their dream game, which I guess he just really liked like Chow Garden and the Tamagotchis of his day. So I don't know he basically just really wanted to make what to make another monster raising game,
Uh-huh.
which I actually came to think about it and found that oh yeah, it actually is different from monster taming, pretty much. Because in monster raising, essentially, it's just you start off with a monster or your what was it? The monster that you start off with is pretty much like the template that everyone starts off with, and you basically just stick with that and raise it or whatever. What was it in the time? Well, I guess for like the duration of the game, essentially.
Uh-huh.
Whereas in Pokemon and whatever, you actually you know find and get your hands on different monsters.
Yeah.
Hmm. I actually didn't even think about that before, but yeah, that's essentially what's happening. It should,
So I guess maybe the monster raising one would probably be something better if you want to go straight for what you want.
hmm,
Well, after maybe
yeah,
because if the type of game where you would raise monsters, you'd likely have to buy them. So you'll probably have some kind of free ones to begin with. And then you raise those, sell those, and you're steadily building up your resources until you could get what you want.
yeah. Okay, now that I have those as the back, I wonder if I should do something a bit different for, I don't know, maybe a cap of some kind? I don't know. If it is nice, I have to keep it symmetrical. Maybe, I have to think about it. Just use it more gray concrete for all. Who knows if I'll use it again? I guess I could do that. Yeah, yeah. As I mentioned before, that's actually how was it, the monster raising thing is closer to how it was in Bomberman the Second Attack. it kind of just leads me to think that you know, like monster raising is would I don't know. I mean, it got started as like basically like a mini game. Well, in the Child Garden, it's basically a mini game or sub game thing in a larger game. And Tamagotchis Tamagotchis or whatever. That was basically just I don't know, like a small mobile game like thing.
Yeah, you were able to even transfer it to your.
Eh,
Uh, I think it was a Game Boy Advance at the time.
Yeah, so not a full game, but he wanted to make a
Yeah.
full game out of it. All right,
Oh,
and I guess in my experience of monster raising games, I think it I don't know. Dang it, what was because you remember that one CD game thing that was based off of some animated movie, and I forgot what it was. But I don't know. It was well, not Disney. I could at least I'm pretty sure. But anyway, dang it! It had a dodo bird that was with an axe for a beak, and I don't know some other like creepy guy that I don't know. That
an
reminds me of
axe for
Judge.
a beak? Are you thinking Quest for Camelot?
Maybe I think so. Probably.
Huh.
And basically, including that CD-ROM was a that raise a dragon sort of thing.
Oh
Remember?
yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
It's surprising how
Mm,
much we played that.
yeah. Well, I don't know. I guess a lot of people like has an experience with like a monster raising sort of thing, and I don't know. Maybe it manifests in Child Garden, which I also played. I actually also played Child Garden,
Uh-huh.
and not bad. Okay, anyway, but yeah, I guess for people who don't know, it was I guess for Quest for Camelot. Um, well, for that CD-ROM movie, or CD game thing. Hopefully, I have it right. I think I got it symmetrical. Yeah. Okay. Well, basically, for that Razor Dragon thing, you just started off with, I don't know, basically a dragon. I think we're in a like a mountainous den or something, and then yeah, we just kind of what is it? From an egg that you got, you just sort of like I think you even started raising it before it was born, technically.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, out came like a very cartoonish looking dragon. I forgot how the dragons were in the actual movie, but the point is that, but that's when you just sort of like, well, raised. They actually give you like a whole bunch of like items to use on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess I think most people's experience would be the same thing, but by the end, you had a choice to, and basically how you wanted to, or how you wanted its life to turn out. It was all very cartoony, so there was no become the, you know, there was no chilling on a whole mountain of gold or anything. It was just mostly like the typical cartoonish things like you wanted to go to college or do you want to be a rock star. There might have been other career paths for it, but generally that's how it turned out.
Yeah, I think so.
Do you want it to be a nerd or do you want it to I don't know basically ruin itself by being a rock star? I mean, wouldn't be anything really wrong with being a rock star if it wasn't for all of, you know drugs and diseases and drunken bar fights. I'm
But
sure
if you
it's
send them to
probably
college, nowadays,
it's
they'd have
probably
all kinds of other
it's
problems.
probably it's probably the same thing. Oh man, how things have changed. Actually, or how things come into better perspective. But anyway, um, fine. Well, probably like connect to like another thing. But generally, yeah. What I should do now is think about making the carriage. Uh, what wood? Might just be like the same old wood I always. Wait. Oh yeah, I think. Right? Oh wait. So you could strip logs. At least I'm pretty sure that's the term used. Strip logs and the wood planks. Oh, I didn't know that. That's weird. Let's see. I'll actually give you a look at all the wood thing. But I really want the planks too. Well, how does this look? Oh wait, orientation matters, right? Oh, okay. Oh, well, that's gonna be really hard to look at that. Well, I mean, so it basically functions like logs, but they're not logs,
Huh.
right? Oh, wood.
I think it would still count as logs.
Yeah, yes. That's something that's important to keep in mind, I think. Uh, but I guess if I'm working with wood, I guess I'm probably or what would be a good match for basically this white and dark stuff I have going on. Maybe a spruce. I do like spruce. Maybe. Oh yeah, I forgot they had signs too. Oh, all right, dark prism ring. Forgot that was a thing. Thing that's it all the way around. Man, and I thought that was only. Well, then again, orc does have dark oak. Yeah, it usually comes in like stairs and half slabs too. But nope, only for the regular original um the oak planks. Well, the point is, this would look good in a. You have like a light dark thing. You do it. I think so. Okay. Yeah. Well, let me start with a base and see where I. Right. I don't know. I think I've left up to me the monster raising genre of I don't know. The guy in his video was content to just try and stretch out the premise to like I think one of the ideas he liked was like a online more social oriented game. But for me, I don't think I'd probably care for it as much.
Huh. Yeah, it
Mm,
seems to be a kind of a secondary thing to raising the monsters.
yeah. Oh yeah. Also, a funny thing was that I don't know. I mean, in the monster like raising genre, like if everybody has like the same template, then like customization is more of a thing as opposed to like monster taming, which in which what was it? You don't really what was it? You can't really change what your monster looks like, so you would just as soon like tame the ones that you really like,
Yeah.
which may or may not be the one that you start out with.
Hmm.
Which yeah, I get, and you know, customization is important to me and all, but at the same time, I'd probably really what is it? Like the Chows and like uh, Sonic Adventure 2. I don't know. Actually, at least the Chows actually had some. You're able to customize them to an extent. like with all of the animals that you could have them absorb and whatever.
Yeah.
Right? Because I think I remember I gave my Chow, I think otters and a dragon. Because I wanted the wings and the really fluffy nubs, and that was a set. that, and yeah, I was able to customize them in that. And another muster, what was it, raising games? I don't think you'd really have all that much control.
Yeah, I usually don't.
Yeah.
Huh.
And besides, and for monster taming games, I already told you that I got bored of the difficult that everything in Pokemon is geared towards battling,
Yeah.
and everything else is more of a secondary thing. So at a certain point, I'm not looking at a monster as, oh man, you're my friend or you're my companion. Companion for a lot of people, it's like you're the strongest. You're gonna win me a whole lot of battles after I spam the moves that you need. I need to spam in order to win. Okay.
Huh. So if there was a kind of monster taming slash raising game where you're able to have actual personal touches to their design, do you think that would do a whole lot better?
Hmm. It was a monster raising game.
Yeah. Because right now the meta is everybody be exactly the same or else you're not good enough.
Yeah.
Just start
Oh,
again.
that's but at least you don't care about winning battles, I guess.
So if there was some kind of cosmetic touches that they could have that you had to raise into them, then at least they'll look different when they're fighting the exact same way.
I don't know. It actually might be like a personal touch. It was a case of a personal preference anyway. Like, could you
Uh-huh.
want to um, it was a steer game towards the casual or the competitive player? For me,
Huh.
I guess I'd probably go into the casual camp, and I don't know. I guess ultimately I really do like you know what Real Legend is about. I just I imagine like a lot of people do. I
Yeah.
guess have you ever heard about that one? It's what was it? Kind of like a monster. I think it was monster raising. Was it taming? Was it taming
Huh.
and raising? But yeah, but it's like I think an a top-down action RPG sort of thing. I think it had like some life theme elements to it too. But it's also features monster taming and raising heavily. So in that way, for me, because I guess I'm casual like that, I just really prefer I don't know the sort of like action thing, kind of like what they sort of do in Rune Factory. Because I guess in the end, I just wouldn't really care about Battlefield that much.
Yeah.
I don't know. If I had to come down to like, do you want to battle or do you want to, I don't know, raise somebody to like help you on your adventure? If it's fire breathing to, make you a fire, or if it's a water type, you'll never go thirsty again. uh, that sort of thing. I don't know. I guess what I'm looking for is probably like another.
Also, we had somebody pop up in the chat named Tutundra080. Hey, new line. Hello, new line. Nicely, new line. But, new line. Can you say a mugus? New line. Right now. New line. Please. New line. A mugus in capitals.
Oh, how do you even spell that?
Oh, it's a Amogus. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. I was thinking it might be Among Us the first time I read it. But you were talking about a serious thing, so I decided to wait
Oh,
until you were done.
oh, okay. Well, oh,
He seemed kind of, or I guess it could have been a C,
right.
seemed kind of, well, all of these lines would suggest really in a hurry.
Oh,
Maybe
okay.
some kind of dare type thing. You pop him into a stream, you'll
Uh-huh.
get somebody to say something, and then you say,
Oh,
uh,
hmm.
it's like grab on, or what's it called?
Oh.
Never gonna live that down.
Yeah. Oh, some sort of challenge, huh?
Could be.
Yeah, what's in it for me? I don't know. Unless you say that if you say it, I'll subscribe. Hmm.
Yeah, please like, subscribe, and then get the Brave browser.
Hmm. I guess I said it casually, and I guess you already said it, so that's it.
Oh, I said about the Brave browser.
Well, you already said the word Amogus.
Oh
And
yeah.
now I've said Amogus too. So I probably mispronounced it. I don't know. You should probably give us it phonetically. Right? That's the word for it.
I mean, I'm imagining the usual punchline, but I'm still not getting
Yeah.
it.
Amogus, your my your eyeballs. Yeah. Oh yeah, this other stuff. Oh right, barrels. Ships have barrels. Do they always play in the? Oh wait, they don't always. That's cool. I have to think of a way to use it. Although this is more of like I don't know. And at this point, it might be looking like a really super deformed ship, you know. Although then again, that would only really be if I let it was I let the front of it end in this way. I should probably extend it though. uh, it, it, that's good. Well, the point is actually the point that I really should have done, but I'm really happy it kind of turned out this way. Is that it's an odd number of It's an odd side.
Oh right, you didn't plan for
If it
that.
was even, then I wouldn't be able to have that. I don't know. What do you call it? The frontly bit of the ship.
Yeah.
We look it up to see what the real name of. This is fun.
uh, I'm gonna say the stern. Ah, let me
Yeah.
look that
Okay.
up.
And this one, I think it actually does fit for it to be like a broadside.
The broadside would be the widest side, so that either
Oh wait,
side would be the broadside.
what? I thought it meant backside. Whatever. Good, right? Should extend the back a bit more.
Okay, so I actually got it backwards. The front part is called the bow, and or the bow or whatever it's called, and the back part is called the stern.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, man, I'd probably need like a diagram at all times to all this junk.
Yeah, it's one of those things where if I had another 5 seconds to think about it, I probably would have gotten it right.
Yeah,
That's generally how trivia on a time limit is.
I
Or
suppose
you
so.
answered because you've got a time limit, and then you think another second and no, I clearly got this wrong.
Oh well. Right. Anyway, Evans, you're a strange one indeed. But we do appreciate you coming by to Chandra.
Oh yeah, it's a Chutundra.
Man, I was so close. Anyway, well, thanks for coming by anyway. You strange person. Um, although it's probably gonna be probably a good time to mention that I never actually made a ship, even a regular seafaring one before.
Huh.
Hmm.
You've probably seen one enough. The
Eh,
decent
I
pieces.
guess. Oh wait, I went log. Okay, make it with logs. Equal to mismatched logs. Gee, Bruce would go with anything. I think I might actually like it more than Darkwood. Or the regular version. That's how I might want both. Right. Yes, at this point, I want to go think about what would be a deck. Hmm. Actually, the outermost area here would probably be of a different material. I think. If only I had something that could really well substitute for steel. That would be helpful. Actually, I should probably keep that as a back here. I never actually cleared out all this stuff. Hmm. Is there like another material I use other than polished iron? Don't know. Actually,
Huh.
any material I use it probably would. I'd like to have like a slab and stairs, so I think I'll pick upstairs. Um, no pretty good idea. Could be. Hmm. Maybe andesite is the only real way to go. Although, I would have white. I don't think I really want quartz. This actually might be. Oh, I have a proper metal block, so I have to use this one. Cover the. Yeah, I could look at that. Yeah. Okay, so basically, what I want to do is start making these like brace things that'll go over the balloon. Like, or maybe the stairs is better. Agree wall. Yeah, sure. Right, I guess if I really wanted to make it thin, or would I come into a problem? Like, actually, I might. I might just have to resort to the. Yeah. You know, and that's what I'm saying. Like, if I was in hightail, I'd have slabs to stand up here. Okay. But I might be able to make this work anyway.
What if you replace some of that?
Yeah, okay. I mean, I think it works pretty well anyway.
Oh,
It has like
okay.
a claw through a thing that's like wrapping around here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, though you don't have the straight up slabs or the vertical slabs, what if you replace some of that uh, wool with just blocks?
Hey, the blocks of that stuff.
Yeah, so at that side, it
Well, I
at
could at
least
least
looks
see
like,
how it looks like. Yeah, yeah, I suppose, but it feels like the claw isn't like wrapping around it and then like digs into it.
huh.
I don't know. I might be fine with just having. Oh yeah, I didn't actually use white concrete at all. They're going down. Interesting idea though. Let's see. Generally, yeah, I think I do kind of like how the claw does it. Dang it. Although at this actually be, it'll eventually like rise up into like a block. I think. Maybe it'll like connect. Yeah. We'll see. Right now, I really like how this looks, so I'm probably gonna do my thing just to make it here, there, half times. I mean the half kind. Wrong way.
I try to look for
Yep.
information on a mo goose or whatever it is, and
Hmm.
DuckDuckGo kept correcting it to Among Us. I put a mo goose meme and or joke. I typed in joke,
Mm-hmm.
and I still didn't get all that much information.
Mm.
Apparently, it's a meme of some sort.
My God.
And the only thing I found was some kind of
Like
copy
two
pasta
words.
about how it wasn't funny,
What? It's wait.
or about
It's
how
not funny.
somebody didn't want it to, or asking people to stop using it because it wasn't funny. I still don't understand what it's about.
Oh.
Oh, maybe if I typed in meme. Okay, let me go back and try that.
Uh, I guess I
Oh
would
yeah, and
probably.
by the time we finally started talking about it,
What?
when I started finally reading up the guy's comments, he was already long gone,
Uh, yeah.
as far as I can tell. According to
Cool.
this thing that says how many are watching, it said that
Yeah. Yeah.
there were two watching. I'm one of them, so that's kind of whatever.
Yeah.
And he was here while he was posting those chat things. Then he just disappeared.
Disappear into the night.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't know. Maybe he would, or maybe he was saving his best memes for like another, for like more popular channels, huh? Let's see.
Maybe.
Okay. Also, another thing I saw used now and again. It was the use of tracks. Oh, I'll probably use that bit. I think up there. Oh, I could use something different. I'll worry about that later. Okay. Yeah. Eh, eh. No, I guess like monster raising games are fine and all, but I think in the end I'd really just monster taming games are fine and all, but I guess in the end I'd also want that bit of like I don't know player expression, you know?
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess probably pretty much wherever I could get that, and then that's basically what I'd want. Let's see. I'm thinking like the deck, and I don't know. The deck is one thing, but I'm thinking like another material to go along here, and kind of curve down into like what is it? The belly of the ship, where all the food is
Huh.
digested.
Yeah, well, let's just go with that.
Probably something. I don't know. Probably something. Shoot. Actually, what is this special dark oak wood that covers everything? I mean, that's covered on all sides. Oh, actually, they have orientation. Dang it. I really want that. Maybe not. Probably not. Um. Okay. Or maybe I want another material altogether. see. Think of something. Oh, yeah, let's go left field with bright other color. Oh, that's something I should
Huh.
do. Hmm, that would be too much. If anything, I'd just as soon use it for like sales or something. If it have that kind of thing. What would be a good color for it? I don't know. Nah, silly. Uh, not. Try it. Oh, I don't know. I guess if I was just I leave that whole saga with anything that if you're gonna come in here and speak memes, then I don't know. I prefer your highest quality
Yeah, part of my thinking was that
memes.
he just
Oh
popped
shit.
in real quickly, and well, you were talking, so I didn't want to interrupt you. That's usually how I do things anyway. I wait until there's a lull in conversation, and then I'll bring up whatever might be in the chat.
Uh-huh.
They kind of came in here, started out pretty good. It says, "Hey, hello, nicely," which is kind of weird, but then he said,
Right.
"But." So I was thinking, "Oh no, you want something?"
Oh yeah, that was fighting words.
Said, "Can you say this thing?" Okay, so just wait until we're done here right now. Huh? Please? Well, that's nice. And then the caps, all caps thing says, that kind of contradicted the please and any type of, uh,
Oh, oh right. Yeah, yeah.
any kind of etiquette.
Sounded like somebody who wanted a fix.
Yeah. So I'm leaning it towards it being some kind of dare. Maybe he's from another stream and he was dared to hop onto a stream and get somebody to say something. Well, maybe
Right.
not a stream, but something. Maybe a bunch of friends at some spot. Get a stream to say the thing, and then you win.
Uh huh.
But he didn't win.
Uh, yeah. Looks to be at a standstill now. Something I could do. I gotta think of something. Actually, it could be. Or maybe I just want stairs for this and two. Which case, which you know, I could actually. I'll just look. Should think using like I don't know brighter colors. So is it just using like whites and grays? Guess I could. She. She. What if I were to change the blue? That'd be too weird to do. Might be. Huh. You have the variance. That. I guess I might as well just. Okay. Yeah, I don't have much time for anything. Probably be there.
Do you think that
Right.
when Angels Fall First does its conquest mode, will it be similar to
Uh,
what we have now, where it's two sides trying to reach
yeah.
100% on their objectives? Or will they have maybe the option to go with like how the Battlefront ones were, where you'd have a limited number of
Uh,
troops?
oh yeah.
That'd be kind of weird, wouldn't it? That'd be a completely different kind of game.
Um.
Because Battlefront was always you have this many troops. You could have these boosts to increase your troop counts that you have to use before the battle, so you could have them during the battle.
Yeah.
But Angels Fall First was always basically even sides fighting the whole time,
Yeah. I
the phone
suppose.
call time. Okay, it was nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, so Angels Fall First tries to have balanced sides throughout the entire battle.
Uh huh.
But Battlefront was always you start out balanced, and depending on how well you do, it could become unbalanced throughout.
Yeah.
I feel they did compensate for that. But if you're doing a conquest type mode, where you'd say maybe be expected to, or if you were to take a larger force into a battle, you should have more troops fighting on your side or something.
Yeah.
For example, you always have, I think it was 32 per team, if you were to set the number that high. So there's
Hmm.
always 64 combatants altogether.
Yeah.
The Mountain Blade Warband had a thing where you could set how many troops were on the field at any given time, and once you reach a certain threshold of losing troops, you'd have reinforcements run into battle as a
Hmm.
new group. So while the
Yeah.
battle could be, let's just say, 32 versus 32 for the majority, once you reach the last numbers of troops, your reinforcements will decrease.
Hmm.
So how would Angels Fall First handle that? I guess that would be something to bring back during the stream if we get, well, anybody really, because everybody else is in the Discord.
Yeah. Eh,
But that's something to remember. On Friday.
Wow. Forget it. I'll just stick with this is cobblestone. Shit. Probably a more intricate way to go about this than probably not. Yeah, I wanted to. No, because I do want a more curved thing. Don't think I. Or would I just keep it like this? I could possibly do that. Although I'd have to go connect this eventually. No, yeah, you're right. Forget it. Okay. Shoot. Good. Probably. Mm-hmm.
I've been wondering why you decided to put the balloons right at the side instead of maybe being tethered and a bit in the air above it.
It was just a different design I went across. Or I came across.
Oh, okay. I was thinking if you're attacked by sky pirates, you can't see them on either side of you, and then any shot will end you. Then again, I
Uh,
guess Led
well,
Zeppelin type of.
granted this thing was still, wait, it would still have the usual trappings of a, like a crow's nest and all that kind of.
Huh.
Besides, there are some ships out there that would generally, you know, and for matters of security, probably wouldn't go alone.
Yeah, I guess so.
Actually, I may have help knew exactly around where I wanted the bottom to be. Uh, but actually, dang, it's dark country. Well, stairs here instead. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I think I might. Okay. Mhm. So much easier if I. Yeah. I think generally with the loss of Prayer Chronicles, I doubt I'd really look for too much of any monster taming any unless it was done in Hightail. uh, okay.
It did look
I know.
interesting what they were planning to do with Peria Chronicles.
Yeah. That's why I say probably just recreate that in Hightail. I mean, eh, I don't know. You gotta click a whole bunch of like these indie like monster whatever games. I could probably bet you that there's I don't know. Taking like all of them as a whole, there's probably just as much, if not more, people playing Pixelmon.
Huh. Yeah, probably.
Well, basically a mod in Minecraft itself. Yeah, yeah, that's fair. Did I forget to do it? I did. There. She font. Is it even possible? It might not be. That's fair. Not very smooth, but I suppose I don't really need. Alright, that's basically it. Now, should I have been. No. At this point, I'd probably just put half slabs and be done. Yeah. I mean, I don't have all that much time on this. If I want to keep it like around the 2 hour mark, should probably just leave this. Yeah. Okay.
And you're going to leave the wood on the inside, or just are you going to try replacing that with nothing?
Oh, the wooden here.
Yeah.
On top of here.
Or, huh. Because this could be a below decks. It's kind of small, but I guess below decks is always kind of small.
Yeah. Let's see. No. I think that generally would probably make more sense to like reduces down for like another layer, another level. But at the same time, I'm kind of like not sure I have too much time for that.
Yeah.
Gee, fine though. Gee, take one. Instead, better as else. Maybe. That's kind of tricky. Huh. Looking at a type of rudder thing. I think that's be how it
Huh.
goes, like a fan.
Yeah.
Yes. Although I have I don't really have much of that. That'll work. For one thing.
Yeah. We have
Wait,
another
do I have that?
what?
Okay.
Another chat thing from somebody called Cosmic Rise.
Huh?
He says, "Yo, hello to you too."
Hello, Cosmic Rise. How's it going? This is basically a series in which what was it? After taking a break from my modded survival worlds, at least recording it anyway. Okay, I started building these. I don't know, basically like a build every week. It's just mostly simple things, like this robot with a top hat. Well, basically a highwayman robot.
You can fly faster if you run in. If you start running.
Yeah, I think I have to start running when I leave the ground.
What? No, you could already start running when
Nope,
you're
I'm double
flying.
tapping it.
You don't have a run button,
No,
didn't you? Press the control with your pinky.
right control. Is it that's how you do the run?
Yep.
Okay. I think I always double tapped when I ran normally.
Huh.
Okay. I'll do this UFO. There's also a cow in there. And this is basically an idea I had some time ago when I don't know, I think I was using a texture pack that kind of lended itself to this, but it's an airship of some kind. Though not a very flashy one. Yeah.
Huh. I wonder what
this,
method of running most
this,
people prefer. The double tapping or the control press?
off.
You had it
Okay.
on?
It turned itself on.
Huh.
No. There. Okay.
Because I think for parkour, if I was doing that type of thing, it ended up
Oops.
being easier for me to double press. But generally, I'll just press control and start running.
There. Here. That's for this. I think this works for the better. Hmm. And yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. I guess some time ago, I really wanted was like a to. Yeah, I
Huh.
should. Okay. I think what I really wanted back in the day was like I think mods in which allows you to essentially make airships. I think there were mods for that. I kind of generally forgot. No, I think there was like a Japanese mod that was, I think. Let me. Which one? Okay. Yeah. I don't know. Kind of. I guess I more or less gave up on that idea generally because I don't know. What's like the best one nowadays is or might be Valkyrie. Wait, I don't know something Valkyrie, and
Huh.
it seemed like a good idea. But I think at a certain point I figured out that found out that one wrong move could actually send your airship kind of ring down to the ground. And it kind of phases into the ground, and you could never get it back,
Huh.
or something catastrophic like. Granted, it wasn't finished; it was still being in development. So I don't know. It might be better now. That's one of the things I really want in Hytale at some point. A means of like making an airship, you know, as little fuss as possible. You have to worry about it like crashing into the ground and phasing into things. Hmm. You know, to turn like a massive blocks in the air into something that could move.
Huh. Maybe I should have
As
gotten an airship mod or one of those type of vehicle mods for my playthrough.
you could go over and try it at
Because it make it
least.
a whole lot easier to collect the supplies that you want to use for a village.
Yeah, yeah, that would be crazy. Like if like modding tech got so advanced that you could make an airship and it basically has everything in its hold, and you have like redstone sending all of its contents into a single point like a hopper, and then you just fly ever so gently into onto a waiting contraption on the bottom to like loading all of your things.
Huh. That'd be kind
That
of fun.
that would be next level, and that so such that I'm mentally sure we will see it. It may yet be more likely to see dynamics in mind rather than the entity of this complexity. Actually, not even an entity. But usually, when I say that, I mean it refers to like, oh, a vehicle. Oh, I have a vehicle mods. They're basically like they work like eggs and animals, and so you just like spawn it in.
Yeah, I
And that's
think I'd
like,
like to build my own.
yeah. For a lot of games, what are vehicles? Or actually, I guess in like games like Ark, for instance, that it's based around like taming creatures. When you get like a vehicle mod in Ark Survival Evolved, it's generally just you know in modding terms, it's like modifying like a creature. So like the vehicles work like creatures, and for other games, creatures work like vehicles.
Huh.
But the airship and like airship mod, that's like something entirely. I should probably replace these blocks. Yeah. Okay, I didn't bother doing that. Should have. Okay, got here. Yep, I did. Good. I'll have to redo that bottom, but luckily for me, the picture will be taken on the top. Although maybe not so luckily because I didn't bother doing that yet. I didn't do anything. Uh, okay, so maybe what I want. Wait, yeah, Yeah, then to have to sort of like wing how to make the top of the ship.
Yeah, I would guess a cabin at the back.
Right. Yeah, so probably like a larger cabin at the back, and at the top of that, there was the steering wheel deal.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Okay, so I think I need essentially stairs, but I want it to be of this texture too. It have a little bit of that texture happening. These things. Oh, I think. Oh yeah, barrels. I should probably put that somewhere in here too. Generally be pretty small. Oh, why would it even use as a? I got no idea. What I would end up using as like a ship wheel. I doubt I have any. Now that I'm here, might as well. But using that track. Hold up. Rail. Probably the regular one. Granted, it's not like I'd be able to like put this on the other side. Looks good, I think. As to what the exact purpose this is coming towards, I don't. It's something. I wonder if Glimmer Steampunk is still a texture resource pack now. Probably. At a certain point, I imagine that I don't know, as Minecraft just keeps on updating like every year, so gets to the point in which like not everyone could keep up. Even back in the day, I think even for actually did Glimmer do everything? It probably did. I think it probably did everything. But the resource pack or texture pack that I really liked, which was Wei Yuki texture pack, I don't think that they or the maker managed to do everything, which is a
Uh,
shame. But still, I liked it for what it was. I don't know. I suppose I have this be a point. Yeah, I think I'll. Yeah, as a slightly more excited um airship. Let's see, should I? Because I didn't fit it. Maybe I should put like a half slab on top. I'd probably do that. I don't know, like maybe this sort of thing that it's more of a deck and you can't as easily, I don't know, like jump over it. That kind of thing.
so I should remember that after this stream, I should look up airship mods.
Yeah, yeah. When I could remember the one that I saw, like, because I don't know. I mean, it still worked. The one that I mentioned still worked. Like, I think it's more like if you didn't do it right, then you would have to face with the possibility of it, like, I don't know, kind of like failing catastrophically on you. But
Yeah.
I'm sure after you get the hang of it, then it's not so much of a problem. That's even if that's still a thing now. But last time I looked up at what was it called, Valkyrian Warfare. I think that was what it was called.
Uh, I remember seeing some mod. I can't remember what it was called, but
Uh huh.
somebody put down a bunch of logs on the water,
Uh
and
huh.
then put the steering wheel, and it became a raft. That was pretty cool.
Huh.
I think they actually
Weird.
mentioned you are able to make some kind of airship as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that'll be something.
Yeah,
Let's see.
I'll probably end up doing that, except with an outright airship. Maybe depending on how I can control it. I remember seeing another one where you're able to make these kind of
Uh huh.
balloons or something.
Yeah. Oh, actually, was
They
it
had
like
a
a total textured, like basically a boat in the air? Because I remember
uh,
that one. 'Cause that was like they called it an airship, and it was basically like an entity that you spawned in, and it was like the size, well, basically a boat in the water, but it was actually an airship, and it had like a really textured in, fancy looking like one seater thing, like a
huh.
rudder and a balloon and everything.
One thing I saw was
So that would be good, like an escape pod, like everybody evacuate and then you go on your boat things.
oh yeah. One of them I saw somebody built a house and then they attached the balloons like up on it and it just floated away.
Huh?
I'm thinking, huh,
Yeah.
it might not look as cool as if I could have some kind of custom balloon stuff, but it might be
Right.
the only option. Since I think something like that would have to be based on uh, maybe what's provided for me.
Oh. Yeah.
If that's the only option, and if I could have full flying controls, then that'd be pretty nice.
Yeah. I'd say so. Oh, what's wrong one? So think about making that room thing, right?
Oh
Oh yes, it
yeah,
has like a place for a one door. That's good.
right in the middle.
Well, yeah, because I would want the stairs to be on the sides, right?
Oh yeah.
That'll lead to like the upper thing. I think. Question is it right to have this at this? I think so. There'll be like holes to the side here. Mast would be in the middle. Probably think about making that mast right now. Must be. Would the mast be here? Right, no, it might be here. Yeah. Or would it be like closer to the where the thing would be? Yeah, it might be. Well, let me just raise this up to see how it would look like. I did have the mast here. It would look like that. The sails would probably just be about anywhere. Or would it be, or should it be a bit further back? I don't know.
Hmm. I'd probably put it a bit further back. Or would I? Because the front of the ship tends to go up, kind of as maybe another deck towards the front. But you might not necessarily need that. You could probably put it wherever you want. Okay, will you have some kind of maybe a path down to the lower decks, or just leave it like that?
I think I probably would have a path to the lower decks.
Okay.
Although, then again, at this point, it'd just be more of decoration. Because I think I'll have to I think I'd want to redo the bottom at some point to make it, I think, a bit like lower, at least like one block lower. Actually, provide more adequate space for it.
Okay.
All right. At this point, actually start. Oh, right. Yeah, that thing. Give them probably not there. Hey, that one too. Uh, yeah. I guess it was always my sort of dream to like in Minecraft at least, to have an airship, and that'll be my home, and I'll travel along, you know, on my airship.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Uh, Question is, at this point, would it actually be possible to do in Minecraft, or should I yet wait for height? Actually, or where would the dream come or be possible first? I guess I probably should revisit those airship mods. Maybe maybe it's viable then.
I wonder if you'd have to land, or can you just leave your airship in the sky and then maybe let out a ladder or something?
Hmm. I suppose either that or I don't know. I guess if we're talking about mods, then I just as soon find a grappling hook mod of some kind.
Huh.
Hmm. Actually, I think I did have a grappling hook mod in my mod pack. I did, although I didn't actually use it yet. And all those controls are so fiddly. Probably shouldn't worry about that yet. Uh, there like another texture I could use for this. This maybe. Look at those stairs. Here. There's too wide. I think too wide is better. Huh. So listen. Actually, this one has railings. Front is fences. Fin? Right, and the gates too. Uh, Sure, that people were more used to like making chips or whatever would be like, oh, yeah, this part, I always make, this part's easy. You know, taking fun every.
You think you might put uh, slabs on top so it could make it seem a bit taller?
With slabs on top.
Yeah, so the slabs could still be the ground for up the
So
on
like here.
deck. Yeah,
Oh, guess I could. Didn't really any harm to like slabs were here, but they don't need to be here. Regular ones. That's basically, yeah, that does give me a bit more space. Okay, I'll do it. There. Yeah. And slabs for the top should push. Yeah. Actually, that. Huh. Can you put. Top part? Fan would, I don't know, probably be around here. Even if it doesn't make sense for it to actually be there. I don't know. Actually, here.
oh, okay.
That makes like a room or something there. Probably put a lantern. We have lanterns now. Right? Eh, And what?
If you middle click on a block, you'll take it into your inventory.
Yeah. Oh, right. Or, well, just in case I already had it. Okay, there it is. So I guess it can't be hung just on the ceiling,
Ah,
which makes it feel a bit more useless to me, but whatever.
maybe put it on a table.
And we then have to build a table.
I think in recurrent complexes, instead of using stuff
Yeah.
like pressure plates for tables, they used pistons, I think.
Huh. Pistons, huh?
Yeah. A pressure plate
Huh.
doesn't actually count as a full block. So when you try to put something on a pressure plate, it'll hover above it.
Yeah.
But if you use a piston, that will count as a full block, I'm pretty sure. So you could actually put something on top of it.
Oh, okay. And have a railing. Well, I don't think ships usually have railings on the outside. It's more of a inside kind of thing.
Uh,
Oh,
yeah.
right. Good. Now I got to the point in which I have to think of what would actually make sense as a wheel type. Uh, Probably that which all anybody who ever made a ship would come.
I'm gonna say piston.
Piston. Okay, how that? Oh,
Yeah, if you have it faced horizontally and it's
right,
extended, it'll have that small piece that's as if it's kind of pushing away,
right.
or what's it called? Like something that's holding it up.
Yeah,
And now you have to activate it first.
right. Actually, wait. It was right here. Uh,
Maybe a button.
well, it have to be like extended perpetually.
Oh
The
yeah.
button only gives a signal one time.
Huh. Could you put the torch beside it?
Well, I can't actually put it. Actually, can I put it on it? No, I can't.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think that could work.
Okay. Okay, that's an idea. She. These are half. Yeah, it's like one of the filters. I'm not entirely sure what how it looks like when it's done, but I should probably just focus on the sail for now. And I think generally the most part that actually wait to probably put some since I actually
Mhm.
brought them out. I had them since the beginning. Yeah, it just makes sense. Gee, where would be a good place for barrels? I don't know. I'll just be on the sides here. So it's symmetrical because I'm always symmetrical. Guess that whole thing. Okay, there it is. So things of aircraft or whatever. I should probably put a door in here. What kind of door? Let's check. Door. Um, and maybe the spruce, the dark. Basically wanted an idea of how. Remember that started with an idea. Okay, yeah, it's a really super deformed looking ship.
You probably won't have a crew.
Yeah, it probably not. Although, I don't know. If I were to actually, uh, in my dreams of making a airship in a survival world, Minecraft, I can't say it would look much nicer than this. I can say it would probably be bigger than this. It might be more enclosed. Like I at least might have like a room or something. Well, again, nicer than this. All right. Let's see. How about? I have to think about making a sail now. I've never made one, so I think, but it would probably be like a billowing thing, at a round angle. Actually, no. Wait. These would be like two things. No, wait. There actually be not with a triangular sail. It'd probably be like a large sail thing. Or, I mean, a large tapestry thing. But like connect around here. I think.
Yeah, I think so.
I
Or let's see.
believe so.
If you treat those two the cross wood things as two separate pieces, then you could have the tapestry connect from one to the other. It's kind of like how I design Minecraft houses. Make this all a log instead of something of this type of wood.
Oh wait, the log thing. Okay,
Yeah,
let's
so
see.
you'll have a
Well,
pillar log in the middle, and
right.
then slightly forward
What
there'll
should
be
I have?
another log that'll go horizontally,
Right.
and then lower horizontally.
It should be darker spruce. Or should it just be oak? Well,
Uh,
grass is gonna be covered by the tapestry anyway, so
yeah,
that don't make much difference. Uh, whatever. I'll just that. Don't need the door anymore. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
okay. And then
Ooh.
remove the branches that come out.
Actually, it's, oh wait. So
Let's see, how
actually,
are you going to do this? Put it to
okay. So
this.
it's like up here, right?
Yeah, maybe a slightly lower than up there.
Oh, like here.
Put one more down.
There.
Okay, now put one on this side because you're going to try to put it horizontally from the front, so
Huh.
that it would actually be a second piece of wood, and you could pretend that they're connected rather than a single piece of wood.
Horizontally from the front.
Yeah.
So
So
so there.
yeah, well, put one right on it about down. No,
Down.
no, okay, put that one back,
Oh, okay.
and then put a new piece. Remove the one below it, and then put a new piece there,
Yeah.
and then go to the right side of that, so you could have the
To
interior
the
of
right
the
side.
log right on this side. Yeah, right there.
Uh huh. So here.
Yep. Then remove the logs before this one. There's the three of them. There's this one here.
So move
Remove
that
it,
one.
and then remove the two on the other side.
This
So the one in the middle can stay there.
Oh, yeah, right. And then, so this. Oh,
Yeah,
wait.
you'll remove this one.
Oh, okay.
Okay, then you'll replace them, but to have the interior lining up.
Oh, okay.
So then those two log pieces will be where you connect the tapestry thing, the sails.
Oh, wait, so the interior lining up.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. So like here and here.
yeah, and then you'll extend that depending on how big you want your sails to be.
Oh, that'll be pretty big.
That's a thing I do with my houses, where I put a big log in the middle of the roof, or I guess the ceiling, so it could look like it's something that's holding the house together.
Yeah.
For my houses, I don't have a lot of empty space up above.
Right, I really should think of something other than, what is a tapestry? Ah, I know. It probably just end up being wool. Did I actually get away with anything else? Yeah, I don't know. Guess I like green enough. Okay. Would there be like another section here on to the bottom of where it ends, or?
Yeah, there'll be another one similar to what you built up there,
Oh, okay.
and that'll be the bottom connection.
Right. Guess so. Let's see. I could face for it. Maybe one. Okay. Two. That's about where it should be, I think. Probably. Only to be like below a bit. Or at least that's the right color to choose. Should be. I'm gonna just make cyan because I don't know. Why not?
If you want, you can even put it diagonally from it.
Diagonally.
Yeah, because from the diagonally from the sideway post, the horizontal post. So it could seem like it's extending, and you'll be able to see them
Oh,
because they're supposed to hold between. You don't have to worry about showing the wind so far right now. So I think
so you think
the stuff that's
like the one
beside
on
that post down there, raise it up by one.
beside this post?
Yeah, what's that material you're using?
Um,
Terracotta?
the thing is, yeah, I think it's, oh yeah, concrete.
Yeah, put a piece of concrete on top of this one,
Yeah.
on top of the other concrete.
Oh right.
And then you could remove the ones below it, and you could have a line there.
Oh okay.
So it does just a little to make the thickness seem less.
Oh okay. So, check it straight now. Oops, wrong one. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Anyway, we're pretty much at the end of our time right now, so probably I couldn't actually put as much detail in this as I wanted to, but generally everything's there.
Huh.
And actually, no.
Do you think that the wideness of the tarp can be less than the bars above it and below it? So it doesn't have to reach all the way to the edge, but it could just be about right where it is for up here. It could be about that distance to the edge down there. Or that could work too.
I don't know. And I never even really made ship, so your guess is as good as mine.
Okay, I think that could work.
And looks like a toy boat, actually.
You can't really help with that because it's made out of blocks.
Yeah,
It's like a Lego boat that they realized they couldn't float, so they decided to put floaties on it.
yeah. Wait, okay, now I can just barely not see a thing in the back. Okay, alright. So FN, no wait, FN was for the for the computer function. I don't have to press FN for like things in my.
Yeah,
Okay,
maybe.
dang it. So it completely blocks my robot in the back. You can just barely see it. Oh, whatever. I guess it's not too bad for a toy. I'll just do it once over. Yeah, at least I was happy I got that little bit of extra with the sale and all. It'd been pretty boring otherwise. She could add, if I were to add anything, just a bit more thing to make it thicker here. And I guess if you asking, be a, what is it? Asking too much if it was like, again, like all of my previous builds in like the same picture.
Yeah, I
Because
guess.
eventually the robot in the back will have to fade out.
Yeah, just having your previous build in your new photo or new thumbnails, that'll probably be the best you can hope for
Yeah,
overall.
yeah, I think so. Let's see. I think.
You could increase render distance, that might do something.
All right. Anyway, then like having uh couple of videos. This at least is, and uh, okay, that good. I think that's good. I'm gonna go and take a screenshot and just make sure. And I think I got.
Okay.
All right, there we go. Okay, I will quiet at the end because I really wanted to like I don't know get this like sort of finished. And uh, that's pretty much my extent of ships in general. I mean, they don't even have all the stuff on top. This would usually be on the bottom deck,
Yeah. Do you think if you were to put
but I hardly care now.
train those tracks on top of the barrels, they'll be like they're being harnessed down?
Oh yeah, hmm. Yeah, I guess so. And generally, it would probably be like in a this big old pile there,
Oh yeah.
and then the harness would be on top. Yeah, I guess that's probably for a much more ambitious build. Yeah, I guess the fear generally gets down to if I don't finish it in one stream, will I really care to finish it in one night?
Yeah,
Plus,
finishing
I
it offline would be kind of pointless, or kind
yeah
of defeat the purpose.
yeah. So one build, one stream, and I don't know. I think that works for me.
Oh,
As
okay.
long as I could keep on thinking about it. Hmm. Let's see. Yeah. Hmm. I think that's generally it. I wonder, was it? I guess last week you just basically shotgun the entire rest of Unfortunate Spaceman.
Yep. It wasn't
So
that much longer.
I
I think
guess
there's only one more episode for tomorrow.
yeah.
So later today, I'll probably record something or other for Thursday.
Oh, okay. Do you have any? What was it? What was it? Do we have anything planned for the future?
Huh.
Oh, I don't know.
I guess when that Angels Fall First Conquest mode comes out, do you want to play it? I'm
Let's
not sure if
see.
it's going to be multiplayer or single player, or really much anything about it beyond that they're planning that.
Yeah. Let's see. How about? Well, if it is single player, then you want to go from like just record like episodes for it?
Sure.
Oh, okay.
Unless you want to record episodes.
I guess you could, or maybe you could play and I could commentate shotgun.
Oh yeah, we could do that.
I haven't done that in a very long.
I'm leaning towards it probably being multiplayer because a big thing about the game is it being multiplayer. So
Yeah,
I'm
maybe.
thinking that are the battles going to be turn based, or not the battles, but the strategy parts? Because
Yeah.
one side chooses to do something, move around or attack, and then the other side decides to do something, and if they happen to attack, then both sides are into that battle.
Uh-huh.
But if it was something like a real time thing where every planet could have its own battles, just that the players have to be in those battles, you could decide to defend against the enemies in this planet who's
Right.
attacking, or you could have two battles going on at the same time.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
can they have more than just two sides?
yeah, I mean the big thing for me would probably be how they like handle like the objectives. Just defeat the enemy or clear out the enemy or
Oh yeah.
oh oops, I forgot another link. Did I? No, wait. I just had it wrong the entire time. They are equal, right? Right. That means that this just isn't fine enough. Oops. Whatever. It, it actually doesn't even appear much on the
Yeah,
pictures I
nobody
took.
notices.
So, whichever. Kind of funny. You know exactly when I ran out of time. Like if the balloon here, then I made the body linger on the body too long, and I just could have like rushed the top part. Again, still, it's good enough for me.
Okay.
And what was it? If you guys find, you can go and have and buy this VOD when it's like on YouTube at some point, and come around, look at it, then we'll read the comments afterward. And if you have an idea for a build, then I'll build. Certain restrictions apply.
And be sure to download Brave for your security, for a bit of money, and to support your favorite creators like us who also use Brave. Or we're
Yeah,
Brave creators and we use Brave
it,
browser.
it's a brave new. Get brave now.
They even have some kind of referral system where if people download Brave through your link, you'll get some money that way too. But when
Yeah,
I was checking it, it seemed to be down at the moment. So that'll at least give me some time to maybe put it together a commercial.
yeah, that's an idea. Let's see. Just thought that if I was into like editing thumbnails, I'd probably like put everything else in the softer focus. But this is good enough for me, I think. Good enough for a stream that hardly anyone will see. Yeah, but whatever. Uh, I guess that's all right for right now. Do you have anything else to declare?
Nope, I already declared it.
Okay, then I guess in that sense, that's all for us, and we'll see you guys next time. And I guess tune in for like more vids throughout the week, like we always do. You're very consistent like that.
Oh yeah,
And
and
Angels Fall first on Fridays.
yeah, this time we're going to go to the official forums, official
Official
server.
servers, yeah.
So
Yeah.
that'll be pretty easy.
I guess it's easier for you guys to join in.
I think I still have to make a ULA sniper class.
Oh yeah. Hmm, I suppose. I doubt you won't have as smooth a connection, so not sure how good it'll be for you.
I think I should be okay. Well, it
Uh,
won't be as smooth, but the ping said it was pretty good.
sure.
There might be spikes or something because I used the Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I guess we'll be off. So goodbye, guys. Have a good one.